All right, guys. So I hope the first part made sense to you with the permutations. If you have any questions, feel free to talk to me. I had somebody calling me and knocking on my door at the same time. Working from home is not always the best thing. Okay, so if you still have any more questions about that, go ahead and shoot me an email. I'll go back through and explain that again. Okay, so what I want to look at now is I want to look at example 3, and these are probabilities with combinations. Okay, so make sure that you have a calculator for these. These tend to get a little big. Okay, so example 3 on page 129. Okay, and this is also in your book. So all these examples I'm doing are actually in your book in the chapter. You can go ahead and look at them. So I'm hitting the jackpot and Powerball is not the only way to win a monetary prize. So example, a minimum award of $50,000 given to a player who correctly matches 4 of the 5 numbers drawn from 69 white balls and 1 number drawn from 26 Powerballs. Okay, so there's 2 separate things going on here. I want to find the probability of winning this consolation prize. Okay, so instead of getting 5 numbers from the white balls, okay, I only want to match 4. Okay, so we have 2 different combinations here. I have a combination, I want to get 4 of the white balls and not 5 out of the 69 white balls that are available. Okay, and when I go ahead and compute that out, it's 864,501. Okay, but I also have to hit the Powerball out of the 26 red balls. And so that combination is only going to give me 26. Okay, I also got to look at, because this is from the grand prize, right? The grand prize was won by a combination of 5 balls out of those 69. Okay, which is 11, 2, 3, 8, 5, 1, 3. Okay. So what I want to go ahead and do is, I know that I got 4 of the balls from the 5. Okay, which means 1 of my balls was not one of the 5 winners. Okay, so in order to get the wrong ball, I had a possibility of getting the wrong ball, okay, by the 69 balls and 5 were taken away, and then the last one of those was mine. So my wrong ball, the one that did not match, is going to come from 64 of the remaining balls. Okay? So let's look at something else we've got to look at. Okay? I have to go ahead and get a combination of the 4 balls out of the 5 that were correct. And then I will also get 1 ball that is not correct out of the remaining 64 balls. Okay, so this combination gives me 320 total when I multiply those 2 things together. Okay, now the actual probability of winning the jackpot is a combination of 5 of the correct balls from the white balls, the 69 white balls, along with the combination of the correct Powerball out of the 26 red balls. That total is really large. It's 292,201,338. Okay, so my probability of getting the 4 balls out of the total is going to be 320 over that large number, 292,201,338, which simplifies to a really large, lovely fraction of 160 over 146,100,660. 69. Okay, so when we're talking lottery ones, they go ahead and they get really big really quick. Okay, I'm going to look at one more different example from this. Okay, and this will go ahead and wrap up this section. Okay, got to add a page, sorry. Okay, and I want to look at example 5. I'm on page 130. Okay, and I have a club. Okay, so I have a club of some kind, which consists of men and women. And I have 6 men and 4 women. Okay. 3 of these members are selected to go to a conference. So these guys are going to a conference of some kind. Okay. So I want to find the probability that the selected group consists of 2 men and 1 woman to go to this conference. Okay. So I want to look at how to select 2 men and 1 woman from this group. And this is going to be my ways to select over my total combinations. Okay. So my combinations here, I have a combination. I need 2 men out of 6. And I also need 1 woman out of 4. That's my ways to select. And what I want is a total of 3 people out of 10. Okay. So when I go ahead and do the math for this, I end up with 36 over 120, which is 3 out of 10. Oh, I am so sorry. I messed that up. I'm looking at the wrong problem again, sorry. Okay, wrong values. Everything else is good. Okay, I end up with 15 times 4 over 120, still 120, which is 60 over 120. I was looking at a different problem here, which is equal to 1/2. Okay, so my combinations, this is all correct, and then I end up with 1/2. So my probability of getting getting the 2 men and the 1 woman in this combination is 1/2. Okay, so go ahead and try them, and if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and send me an email.